Now, the issue we had with this is it's not very intuitive and it's very stiff. So as we're moving, there's not a lot of strong control with the mouse. That's where we want to use this logic that we created before, where we created the values into a vector. So let's go ahead and delete these for now. And what I'd like to do is, at this point, just copy all of this in here. I'm going to copy it twice. So Control C, V. Actually, let's just do that once for now, because I want to change this node. What I want to do is not on pressed, but on held as I'm holding my mouse down, or just really as my mouse is down. I want to, and we don't really need this print actually anymore, because we know this particular part works. Let's just drag this in. And what I want to do is, as I'm moving my mouse left and right, I want my board to pan left and right. So I'm going to connect these values here. I might go a little bit lower at 0.01 so we have a little bit more control, because this is, you're going to see this is going to give us a lot finer detail. Let's connect our out here. We want to make sure that we are still on the x-axis. And yeah, that looks pretty good. We have our rotation and stuff. The only thing here is we have our left mouse button still selected. What I'd like to do is grab my, come on, let me get out of here. There we go. I'd like to grab this value here, which is X mouse move. So I'm going to copy that. I'm just going to paste it inside of here, and I'm going to hit Control S. Now when I run this, you'll notice I'm getting a lot better control. See that? And you could just play with that 0.1 value, depending on how fast you want the mouse to move. All right, let's get it so that we can move forward and back. You probably guessed it. I mean, if you want to as a challenge item, go ahead and pause it and see if you could figure it out. But for now, what I'm going to do is highlight these three, and then I'm going to copy and paste it again, and just bring it down here. And it's the same sort of thing. I mean, we can right-click in here and just, let's actually bring this all down. And just to help out any other programmers on our team, we can right-click and just go down to Group, and I'm going to group it by input. And this is just going to be move on our, geez, what was with me this morning, on our x-axis. And we'll do the same thing here. So down here, it's really the same thing. I don't know if you remember though, but it's actually Y movement here instead of X. And you probably guessed that we need to switch this to our Y-axis. That looks pretty good. And we need to connect this up as well. Actually, this might be better down here, just for the time being. And we can kind of align all this good stuff like that. Let's kind of move this and just delete all this stuff on the inside here. I guess that didn't really work. Well, I'll try not to be so lazy. I'll just group this. And then we can move that whole chunk down. Copy this. Oops. Come on. I'll just steal this from here. And I will rename this on Y-axis. And I will save this and let us run our game. So I'm going to hit Control G here. Now you can see as I move forward, I move left and right. We have our much smoother game board, and there's our ball. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool. All right. So as we're chugging along, we're learning a lot about mouse movement, input, clicking, all that good stuff. And in the next video, let's take a look at maybe expanding on some of our art skills and getting in some textures and all that good stuff.